CNN panel goes sideways when Jennings pulls out his good guy, bad guy chart. Um, we we all know by now that Black Lives Matter is a grift. Um, um, they declined in popularity. People have a disdain for Black Lives Matter now because they're race hustlers. You know, they come out when a black person get killed. We all know that this Daniel Penny guy shouldn't. He should have got acquitted. We all know that the guy that died. I mean, nobody wants anyone to be killed to die like that, but he was a menace. He was messing with people in the subway, hitting people, yelling, screaming, and all these other things. And he grabbed him and put him in a headlock to try to calm the guy down. Unfortunately, he died. You know, that's what happened. You know, and if the New York police was allowed to do their jobs, the subway wouldn't be as bad as it is in New York. You know, nobody really wants to ride the subway because of the craziness that goes on there, and because of Kathy Hochul, um, the NYPD is powerless to do anything about it. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna play the clip. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news now. This comes from RVM News, and they report that a CNN panel heatedly debated the recent acquittal of Marine veteran Daniel Penny on Monday night, with Republican strategist Scott Jennings accusing the left of failing to distinguish between heroes and villains. And I agree, they do have a problem with that. But Penny, who was charged in the death of Jordan Neely, was found not guilty by a Manhattan jury on negligent homicide charges after a judge dismissed the manslaughter charge against him. Penny, 26, was riding the New York City subway in May 2023 when he restrained Neely, a 30-year-old homeless man, reportedly acting erratically and intimidating passengers. And I probably would have done the same thing. Most people would have defended themselves and did the same thing. And now they're trying to sue his dad, the guy's Penny's dad, Neely's. I'm sorry, Neely's dad is trying to sue Penny civilly now. But where was his dad when his son was um, terrorizing the people on the subway? Where was his dad when Neely was homeless and suffering from mental health problems? Where was his dad then? But now all of a sudden he got lawyers whispering in his ear and he's trying to sue Daniel Penny civilly, which I don't know what kind of money he's going to get from Daniel Penny. He's an ex-Marine. He doesn't really have much money. So, but I digress. There. The incident ignited a national debate on public safety, mental health, and race. Jennings didn't mince words during the segment, saying, "If you're on the American left tonight, here's my chart. The good guys today, Daniel Penny. The bad guys, Luigi Managwin." I can't even say the guy's name. Jennings referred to Managwin, however you pronounce his name, who was arrested Monday in Altoona, Pennsylvania, after a 5-day manhunt. He is accused of fatally shooting United Health Group CEO Brian Thompson outside of a Manhattan hotel on December 4th. We all know the story there. Jennings alleged that some left-wing figures praised Monaghan's, however you say his name, sorry, killing his name, actions while vilifying Penny. CNN guest host Audie Cornish interrupted Jennings, challenging his statement and asking, "What's the chart for victims?" And so let's just play the clip here. Here we go.
See someone that's
Okay, hold on.
mentally
This
ill.
side of the table, I want to bring in the politics of this, because when I hear lawmakers hailing Penny as a hero, as a good Samaritan, really being promoted, can you help me understand the thinking? We started at the top of the show talking about the...
In my eyes, he was a hero. I mean, he stood up to someone that was belligerent and acting a fool in the subway system. Again, we wouldn't have to stand up for ourselves if the New York NYPD was enabled to do their job.
the killer of the United Healthcare CEO being hailed in similar terms.
Yeah, let me just help you understand. If you're on the American left tonight, Here's my chart. The good guys today, Daniel Penny. The bad guys, Luigi Mangione. It seems to me,
Mangione.
How do you?
Everybody
what's
on the
the
left-
chart for victims?
I'm just telling you what I see out in the world.
I know. I
What
just want you
see
the
out in the world today.
chart. What the victim, which
Well, it's my
victim is
chart. You
good
can
and
make
which
your own
victim is
chart.
bad.
What I'm telling you is
That's not on the second page.
People on the left. People on the left
Scott,
can't seem to tell the
I'm
difference
not
between the
actually
good guys
asking you
and the
about
bad
people
guys.
on the
That's
left.
true.
I'm
Well,
asking you
it's
whether you
crazy.
consider this person.
We had people praising
I want
Luigi
to know
and
whether
attacking
you
Penny.
think
One
that,
is good,
as
one is not.
Congressman Crane does, that Daniel Penny should get the Congressional Gold Medal to recognize his heroism. I'm not asking you about anyone else.
I think he ought to get medal. I think they ought to build a statue to this guy in New York City.
Right. Facts. Yes. You see her face?
Dreaded R word. Race plays a role in this.
Oh, come
right?
on, man.
And so
I'm sick of these.
Yes, absolutely.
I am so sick of these race hustlers, man. It's always about race with them. They never seen, they can never go out their day without seeing some type of racism. It's despicable. It has nothing to do with Neely being a black guy. It has everything to do with him having mental health issues, him acting belligerent and chastising and yelling at people on the subway. That's what it was about. It has nothing to do with race. You think this Marine, which is the Marines, is one of the most the military is one of the most anti-discriminatory places that you can go. So he's a Marine. So I doubt this guy woke up in the morning and said, "I'm gonna choke me out a black man today." I mean, come on, be for real, man. I'm sick of these race hustlers.
Absolutely, because
Wasn't
statistics
there a similar case in New York City the same
Statistics
time this
say
one was going on?
that when people kill people who are white, they tend to get harsher sentences, especially if they're people of color.
What about the Jordan Williams case?
That is
What
what
about the Jordan
happens in
Williams
our
case?
criminal justice system.
First of all,
no, I'm not going to stop because race
I
absolutely
didn't ask you to
plays a
stop.
role in
I
this.
said, what about the Jordan Williams case here in New York? Same situation. African American gets on a subway, ends up killing a guy. Grand jury tosses it out at the exact same time as the Penny case.
What about
but
Bernard
that's
Getz?
different.
Yeah.
That's different because he
How's
used
it
the
different?
same weapon that the alleged.
Oh man, these people are ridiculous. I'm so sick of these race hustlers. The Penny verdict has drawn sharp reactions across the political spectrum. Republican lawmakers like Crane have praised Penny actions as heroic, with Crane's proposal to award him a Congressional Gold Medal gaining attention, and I think he should. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter leaders, the race grifters, and other activists have condemned the verdict, calling it a miscarriage of justice. Penny's defense argued throughout the trial that his actions were intended to protect fellow subway passengers, while critics claim the case was emblematic of systematic racial inequities in the legal system. The same old, same old. As the debate over the Penny case continues, it underscores broader national tensions surrounding public safety, race, and the role of self-defense in volatile situations. You have every right to defend yourself in those situations. I mean, Jennings was right to point out the other case where the black man defended himself and killed a white person, and he was acquitted as well. They threw the case out. So what only difference here is Penny is a white guy, and the guy he killed was black. I mean, what is wrong with people, man? But the case has not only reignited discussions about mental health and homelessness, but also revealed deep divisions in how Americans interpret justice. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about Black Lives Matters and other race grifters like them. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.